How's it going, YouTube? Money in the Bank 2020, only 5 days away, and I'm looking forward to it tremendously. This pay per view has the potential to be very well remembered years and years down the line. Um, Obviously, there's no crowd again, but WWE made up for that by having the Money in the Bank ladder match at their headquarters building, and everybody's going to be wrestling from the ground floor going up the building to the roof where the Money in the Bank briefcase is. It's still a ladder match because they're still going to need a ladder at the roof to get the briefcases. And this, man, I don't know how to explain this, guys. I feel like I'm going into this pay-per-view like I'm ready to go to the movie theater and watch Marvel's The Avengers Infinity War or Endgame or something. Man, there's going to be so much destruction in this pay-per-view, and I really feel like they're going to tear this building apart, and I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I just wish Sunday was here now. Here's who we got wrestling. You know what? We'll do I'll tell you guys about the actual Money in the Bank matches last. So we have Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt wrestling for the Universal Championship. It's worth noting that Braun Strowman is facing Bray Wyatt. They have not advertised this as the Fiend Bray Wyatt, which, obviously the same person, but a big difference in personalities depending on how he comes out. And I think we seen this back in, last December at TLC. I think that might have been it. That's the last time we actually seen Bray Wyatt wrestle as himself, not under the Fiend persona. It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it, and it kind of gives us a break from the Fiend. Kind of makes us want the Fiend more. And then when the Fiend finally does come out, next pay per view, it'll be all that much more sweeter. I don't know how to say this is gonna go. I really don't. I love Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt both. I'm going to say Braun Strowman probably retains for the fact that he's not facing the Fiend Bray Wyatt. He's only facing Bray Wyatt, and I think this match is going to be a stepping stone in their storyline to something further. Alright, what else? Got Bayley versus Tamina. I'm going to say Bayley retains. Nothing else to say about that match. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. This is another one. I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre retains, but it's hard for me to say that I think Seth Rollins is just gonna take a clean loss, and not to say that Drew McIntyre is going to cheat in the match, but Seth Rollins doesn't lose too often. We'll see. There will probably be more to this match. I'm guessing there will be some kind of interference, something to keep Drew McIntyre retaining the title, and their storyline might progress a little more also. Not sure, but we'll see. Now we have a fatal 4-way tag team match with The New Day, Miz and John Morrison, The Forgotten Sons. Ooh, I'm so glad they're on the main brand now. And Lucha House Party. I'm rooting for the Forgotten Sons. I don't think that they're actually going to take the titles. It'll probably stay with New Day. But I really would like to see the Forgotten Sons get the title. I've been a fan of them for a while. I love what they did in NXT. Give them some screen time, and let Riker, the biggest one in the Forgotten Sons, let him actually wrestle, because usually he just stands there with his arms crossed, looking intimidating, which he sure as hell is. But let him wrestle too. He's the leader of the group. At least that's how we all see him. All right. Now, the big one, and that's only 4 matches that we've said so far. Now, online it says there's 6 confirmed matches, but really there's only kind of 5 because the men's Money in the Bank and the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches are going on at the same time. So here's who we have for the women. Asuka, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Carmella. The men's, Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, Aleister Black, King Corbin, Otis, and AJ Styles. Now, I'm liking everybody that's in these matches, except for Nia Jax. Now, it's going to be, I don't know what to expect with these matches going on at the same time. That's 12 superstars just fighting through this building. Now, I'm assuming that it's only going to be, the women are going to stick mostly to fighting the women, obviously, but there might be a little bit of teaming up here with some of the men and the women just for personal gain so they could get up there quicker. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. Never seen anything like this before. So, man, I'm looking forward to it. And I have a lot of faith in WWE that they're going to do this, right? And it's going to be awesome. As far as the women go, I wouldn't mind seeing Dana Brooke or Lacey Evans winning it, but I'm going to be rooting for Carmella. Let her win the Money in the Bank again because Mella is money. There's no other reason than that. Nia Jax, come on, they can kick her off the top of the building. That's fine. Maybe then she won't injure anybody anymore. For the men's Money in the Bank, it kind of sucks that they took Apollo Crews out. There's a lot of speculation on Jinder Mahal possibly filling his spot, and it turns out that it ended up being AJ Styles. Jinder Mahal wasn't even in the gauntlet match to decide. But I think for a lot of people, AJ Styles is going to be the favorite going into the Money in the Bank. Really, I like everybody in here. I don't see Rey Mysterio winning it, or King Corbin, or Otis. You know what? I'm going to say Aleister Black. I'm going to say Aleister Black is going to win it, and I'd be cool with that. I would be completely cool with that. But it is also worth to note this. Apollo Crews' injury, I don't believe that was a real injury. I think that was part of storyline. And I think that may have something to do with this pay-per-view. So maybe he'll make a surprise appearance. We'll see. And I don't know how that'll affect anything, but you heard it from me first. So yeah, guys, Aleister Black to win the whole men's Money in the Bank. Carmella for the women's. Braun Strowman, Bayley, Drew McIntyre, and the Forgotten Sons. That's, you guys heard it from me. Let me know what you guys think of this pay-per-view after it goes on, or let me know what your guys' predictions are, whatever. I'm going to be putting up my reaction video and review as soon as that pay-per-view is done. It'll be up within 30 minutes, guys. So give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe. Let me know what you think is going to happen. You might disagree with me. You might feel the same about some things. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We all got different opinions, but I would love to hear what your guys' are. See you back for this next video.